Today we're going to be playing some Minecraft because I finally managed to make some meaningful progress off stream that I have been, I want to say working hard to do, but that's probably not true. um, there's a lot. I have lots of school things that go on, and generally, whenever I get to play Minecraft, it is I don't quite have the luxury of constantly getting to um, just grind around for hours looking for something. But I did have some spare time today, and it did not take me hours because I just got lucky, I think. But I did manage to find, as you can see, a second ocean monument. So we're gonna strip this motherfucker for sponges, and we're gonna use those sponges to continue my progress on trying to drain the river that runs next to my cave home. And then we're going to be happy about it. We're just going to be happy about those things. Because, tragically, as I'm sure all of you people that watch this know, I was in the middle of this project last semester of school, and I stupidly decided to, in a way that's not very similar to how I would normally even play Minecraft. Oh, let's not die. Dying would be bad. In a way that's not even similar to how I typically play Minecraft, I did something dangerous and stupid and changed. I had journeyed into the Nether to dry out these sponges by laying them out on the ground, and decided I was going to do some mining while I was there. And after that, happened, I dug a little bit too hastily and ended up in a lava flow that I could not escape from and lost all of my sponges. And that was, several months ago, so I haven't had sponges in a really long time. And so it's just been a real stall on my efforts to accomplish this. So let's just continue on. I think I remember where the other sponge rooms are. I think should be one. What is it, like right down in here? Maybe. Maybe not. Sponges? 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 Oh. I'm out of my water breathing somehow. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm water breathing. Okay, well, we gotta find the sponges. Those are guardians. Those aren't sponges. Oh. Don't shoot me, you asses. Here maybe too. That doesn't look right. This is a dangerous place to be. Oh god, I have no idea how to get out of here. Well, I guess we're just gonna swim around. Sponges. Anywhere? Come on, sponges. I need them. Give me sponges. I mean, I probably don't need them, but I'd like to have like more than just a stack. I don't even have a stack. Probably like 30. That's a creeper. I shouldn't be there. I need to consult my source real quick. Figure out where the hell these things are. pretty safe. Okay. So it says that there was obviously one right here. And then it says that there should be one back corner, like over there. Oh, I should have. Like right. Don't shoot me. Turds, don't shoot me. Oh, maybe. Sponges? Oh, I'm gonna die. I need water breathing. I knew all these water breathing potions were coming in today. There's a guardian over here. Let's kill him. Die. You're a bad little dog. Bad guardian dog. Sponges? Sponges? Anywhere? Sponges? Sponges? Nope, that's outside. Sponges? Sponges? Oh, that's not outside. Sponges? This looks like the bottom? Yeah, I think this is an arm. Yeah, okay. Sponges, I need sponges, you bastards. What's over here? Is this outside? It is outside. Shit, oh, he's gonna shoot me. Back in. Don't shoot me. Sponges. Sponges. Oh, nope, that's death. Well, this is not death, but... Man. I need to get back to the top, I think. Back to the top we go. Where is it, man? Is it like... Don't shoot me, you turds. See, they're annoying because they don't ever actually die. Like, you can kill them all you want and they just keep coming back to life. It's really a pain in the ass. Just like over here. Doesn't look like it. Sponges? I need sponges, people. That's the only reason I even came to this shithole. Maybe it's like over here. Stop it. Ow, you bitch. They might actually kill me if I let them. Down, down, down. Sponges? I was just here. How are you getting in? Sponges, please. Anywhere. You got all the gold. Not up there. Oh, I'm gonna die. If I run out of these, I'm gonna be in really bad shape. Okay, we're back outside. Okay, there's outside as well. I don't want to be outside. I want to find more sponges. That looks like it was also outside. It was, yeah. Jeez, man. I know there are sponge rooms. More than just one. It's crazy, it's like all the potential sponge rooms are like empty for some reason. It's very aggravating. There should be... I think there should have been one in here. I think this should have been one. There it should be. This is crazy. I can't believe I can't find them. The last one I was in literally had like, the last ocean monument I went to, it literally had 3 sponge rooms. Yeah, it should be this one, shouldn't it? Or this. One or the other. Punched a lot of holes in this thing, and I am not finding them. One more layer down, I suppose. But I was already in here too. And this was where the other Elder Guardian was. I don't think there's a sponge room over here. It's like above this, but I think above this is just out. Yeah, it's just out. Anything in here? No, just sponges. I think down from here is just, yeah, also out. Just out. Well, that's perplexing. I mean, I got some, but I mean, I don't have enough that it's going to make it a fun process. Take a look, see what we got. We have 36 sponges. I mean, that's a good number, but I'd certainly like to have more. Been in here a lot. In here as well. Out we go. Okay, well it looks like we're going to be trying this with 36 sponges. But we've suffered before. We'll be thankful for our singular opportunity here. I'm not going to waste all of that. I'm going to waste all of those potions digging through shit we've already been through. I get home from here. 1,200 blocks. The base is like 300? Oh, man. I'll just walk over there and find the other one I was just at. Then I will be able to walk back to it. I think it's all this way, actually. Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to be running the straight line for a little while. Everybody brought something to do. Here that I wasn't anticipating. Let's go around. What are the odds there's an actual cut-through river? Good, right? Those pumpkins? Oh, the pumpkins. Stay focused, stay focused. Like the Iceman from like X-Men, you know, like the most useless X-Men. But anyway, yeah, it's been a long time since I've streamed. I've been busy with school, trying to do some adult type things since I'm fixing to graduate from college in 3 weeks. So pretty soon. Oh, this is a dead end. Shit. Okay. Well. Anyway, yeah, fixed to graduate from college in 3 weeks. So I've been trying to, work on getting that finished up, and been trying to make sure I can get everyone that wants to be there, that they'll allow to be there anyway, invited, and get plans coordinated for everyone to be able to get there as easily as they can. Also, a few weeks ago, maybe almost a month ago, no, not quite a month ago, a few weeks ago, I got my driver's license finally, which is great. I was really happy to get that. I don't know. I mean, I put it off for a long time because I didn't really have a whole lot of necessity to drive. And obviously I'm about to, graduate from college and be an adult, so now it's seemed like the time that needed to happen, probably more than any other. So this seems like a dangerous idea. I'm just gonna get the chest and and I mean I don't like to brag necessarily, except for like most of the time, but I did manage to pass it the first time I took it. Ow. So that's always nice. That's not a bad hoe to have. Ow. Uh-oh, that's not good. I need to get out of here. Need to get out of here. Anyway, so yeah, passed my driver's test. I have my driver's license. So things. I've just got my second COVID shot the other day. So here in a couple weeks, it'll be party time for me, as much as it ever was before. Which is nice. It makes me feel, considerably more comfortable. I was really grateful to not have gotten very sick either, because I know a lot of people, especially with the second shot, have been getting pretty ill. Why did that happen? Not like long-term sickness, but like just, even short term, didn't really want to have to deal with that. Um, and I didn't. My arm got sore for a little while. Arm was, pretty sore for, ow, damn phantoms. About probably 20 hours, maybe. And then I woke up the day after and I was just completely fatigued, in a way that I haven't really felt fatigued before. Like, it's just seemingly no reason, no. Like, I had no business being fatigued. I had not done anything physical. I need to eat some food or I'm going to die. Um, and so that was interesting. That happened at least a little bit the last time as well. When I got the first one, and then actually I would say probably, um, in comparison to the last shot, this one I think went a lot better. Like, my arm wasn't sore for nearly as long. I didn't feel bad for nearly as long. Why can't I jump this? Nope, we're going the wrong way entirely. I didn't feel bad for nearly as long. Literally just about 20 hours, and I had nice, help, people, lots of good people around to take care of me. I'm going to die. My girlfriend had to work the morning that I was feeling so, pretty bad, and but when she got back about 6 o'clock that evening, and there was still plenty of taking care of me that needed to be done, and she did a great job. Really appreciate that. God, fuck off, you assholes. And I was home, of course, to get the shot done. Ow, please go away. Home in Bristow to get the shot done, and so I was staying at my, normal family home, and so my mom was there later in the day to take care of me as well. When that was nice to have too. So it's been a successful few weeks. Even though I've been away from streaming, I'm way past my house. My house is at like 300. Been a successful couple of weeks. Go away. Almost done with my capstone project. For my, the big research project that you gotta do, with degrees and stuff like that. I have a really good group of peers that I've been working with on that, and I need to box myself into here, or I will actually die, because there's no way I'm gonna get out of this hole before they get down here to kill me. I think we've been really crushing it. I think we've done a great job. Well, I guess I'm in this hole. Well, I like how I said this stream is going to be about draining the river finally, but here we are. It's 30 minutes in, I haven't drained a single block of water, and I'm nowhere close to my house. Uh-oh. Bring it, homies. Sun comes up, facing my house, which means it's this way. This is dangerous to do with this. I hate wasting my elytra, but sometimes it just has to be done. Ow. They should be dying anytime. Yeah, I hear you guys burning to death, you fucks. Hope I went a little too far on the old x-axis there. Oh, well, we're going entirely the wrong direction. This is interesting. I never envisioned this would be such a long walk home. Thought I knew where I was. That doesn't look like a creature. Ow, that was stupid. Why did I jump that far? We must be getting pretty close now. I hope. Okay, clear. Clearings are good. Clearings are good. I need to eat. I think the last time I streamed Minecraft, I was hey, I know that. I know this place. I did it. I made it back home. I'm amazing. I was just finishing up a fishing stream, in which I decided I needed to try and fish for as long as possible for a book with mending that I could put on my elytra instead of having to just go find a new one every time. But that's also not pertinent because I'm stupid and forgot that I can just not ever sleep and make the phantoms try to kill me every time. And so I'll just harvest phantoms, and that is better. It's better than what I was doing before. What am I going to throw out? I'm going to throw out that kelp. I should probably just go put this stuff away right now. I need to dry the sponges anyway. Let's see, what are we here to do? There's some gravel. Oh man, that gravel is full. Okay. This dirt? Yeah. Dirt. Don't have any of that. Aha! Check this one first. I think the sand has its own place out there. I think that's it for there. And then we will go ahead and throw the rest of this in here. Okay, close. This one can have the... Nope, string goes in my chest. Sea lanterns go in there. The prismarine crystals. Iron nuggets stay with me. So the blocks of gold. Oh, those go in there. I think that's it. I think the flint stays with me too. Okay, yep. I was looking for mending, didn't ever find it. Remembered that I don't need it. So now I'm just never going to look for that again. Well, unfortunately, that means we will never have another fishing stream. I know everyone's devastated by that. What was? Oh, sound that makes sense. What? That's sandstone. Yep, no more fishing streams there, which is good. It sucks that they would have been necessary. Put these bottles away. Oh, there's no room in there. It's pretty crowded. Oh, there's some more potions of water breathing. Ah, what the hell? We might need them for working on the river. You never know. I doubt it, but it's technically possible. I'll just keep 3. Cook that. Probably should enchant something, but I'm not going to. Alrighty. What else do I have in my inventory? Iron parts. There we go. That is 4 ingots right there. Blocks of gold can go in the big boy loot chest. The equipment, spare equipment can go in here. Those are good enchantments on those things. That's awesome. Yeah, they can just go anywhere. For now. Come on, hurry up, fish. Hurry up, hurry up. Alrighty, let's go to the nether. Try out some sponges. Alrighty, back to Minecraft. Good, I'm on the other side. And impressive. I believe this is in fact the fastest way to do this without a hoe. I don't want to waste hoe durability. This is not even the most mindless part of it. But buckle up, folks, from 40 minutes in. Only another... Oh, this one. Only another... hour and 20 to go. Hour and 20 minutes of me coming back and then flying to a river and soaking up some water. Actually, I always thought it was kind of ironic that I enjoyed this game as much as I did, considering I I'm gonna have a degree in what is essentially an environmental science. Oh, I need to take off the Frostwalker. You know, so much of this game is purely destruction based. But yeah, and like this process that I'm going about, literally, you know, collecting water in sponges, removing natural sponges from from what is there, you know, I guess first of all. Second of all, taking them, absorbing fresh, running water that is crystal clear, free of impurities, so it would seem supports very healthy ecosystems from anyone can tell. Um, and then taking it to essentially hell and just literally turning it into an unusable gas where it expands into the void and is never heard from. It is. I mean, if this were the real world, that would be one of the most evil things I've ever even heard of. I had a pretty good system on how to do this, but I don't remember what it is, so this is going to be a journey. I probably should go back to the base because it's nighttime, but oh well. It's really crazy that this is something I would have in video game or not. I feel a little bit better about it because I know just on like the other side of a wall I've built, like, you know, 40 from this site is you know, a literally infinitely repeating source of the same water. Oh, I really need to go back because now the Phantom's gonna come out and get me, and I don't think I actually need more Phantom Membranes right now, so I'm not gonna mess with that for a second. Uh-huh, yeah, that's what I thought. Ow. This is stupid. Ow, I hate these assholes. Okay. No, yeah, my leech is still fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and sleep. We can build up that time another time. Build up that 3 days. Another time. Probably just fast forward. Hey, buddy, what's up? There's a creeper over there I should probably kill, but we'll live a little dangerously and see if what he'll do. Maybe he'll just disappear. That would be great. Oh, oh, oh. I see it. I see the weak point. Come on, you ass. Ow. Drowned? Oh. Oh, it is a drowned. He's got a trident. That douche. I could throw tridents at you too, cunt. I mean... Mine comes back to me. Lose, homie. dreadful. There's another drown with a trident. Why? Bring it on. Bring it. Oh, you died. Haha. Hate drowns with tridents, man. Drowns are already just awful. I see 100% no reason to ever give a drown a weapon. Can I reach that one? Oh. This is odd. The sponges. Ow. Now the second most boring part of this. We can navigate in this flowing water for probably 10 minutes while I try to get all these sponges back. It's truly terrible. Getting some back. Oh no. Oh Jesus, come on. To the nether. I wish I put them on hot sand, dry out that way, but no, you gotta take them all the way to hell. I haven't been in this village. I haven't had any reason. Doors open. Is they're gonna get killed like that. Oh, Jesus. You know, one physics thing I've always thought, one Minecraft physics thing I've always thought should be break a wet sponge open. It should dump the water it's holding, right? I mean, like, why not? I wouldn't. God's name would the water that I put? Didn't make any sense. I'm just making some weird noises right now. Oh, back to the room. Ow, that was stupid. I haven't screwed that up in a long time. Long time listener, first time caller. Long time user of that portal, first time faller out of the front side. Oh man, I'm sliding too fast. Let's fix this. Nice, that was a good one. Totally great. Nice. Getting dark again? Oh shit. And we can work on it for a while longer because there's no phantoms. But the drowns are gonna get really bold. It's a slow process, but damn it, is it worth it. My dreams. Oh, I didn't need that one. How many do we have? We have 20. Oh, we're probably gonna need a few more than that. Yeah, this is such a good streaming idea. Job, man. But yeah, be stupid for almost an hour now. Still the. My God. thought it was mob. Oh, back in the nether. I can hear my stream going behind me. You know, it's off-stream, but I do appreciate that I at least will know for the entirety of the stream that it was running. You can hear it. Get to the video, there's a lot of this later, and go to put it on, export it. They're gonna be able to hear me, which is good. Plus, it'll probably show that I had a viewer there, which is a very sad thing. Successful, actually. Oh, these zombies are gonna mess me up. Leave me alone, zombies. I don't like you. Ow. Don't mess with me. See you. This is gonna be a long project. Oh. Okay, well that's literally every sponge that I own. And you know what's really sad? As soon as I pick these up. That drown thinks he's something. Oh, you think you're something, do you? You're nothing. There we go. Anyway, that is what it is. I feel like my speaking voice has definitely gotten lower as the stream has gone on, but hopefully it will have still shown up. Because, I mean, I'm right here next to my face. I mean, how could it? Oh, this is my fish. How could it not pick it up? Like, thank you. Fish, you gotta stop jumping out of the water. Bunch of clay down there we need to pick up eventually. We're thankful for this helmet right now. Where's the sponges going? Okay. Why can't I pick this up? Oh, this is aggravating. It's really there. Nope, it's really there. This is 100 notes. We're probably gonna lose that one because the block is apparently glitched. Yes, I do. We got it. Yay! These dirt blocks back, like right there. And that's it. We haven't made very much progress, it doesn't look. But we're getting there. This is just a particularly wide part of the river, I think. Back to the village. Back to... If I remembered to bring fireworks, I would fly into the portal, but that would really do it. Breaks the elytra pretty fast. So maybe I won't do that. Why is this door continually left open? That's dangerous. Can't open your inventory anymore? Really? Damn. Need to get into bed, actually. Was up a long while. This morning, I suppose. I mean, I probably got better. It's been so long since I streamed. It's hard to even come up with this topic. I already sucked at that. That was already my weakest skill as a streamer. I guess I'd talk about it. I'm really trying to download and get it to where I can play. Because I mean, obviously, you know, Among Us came out with a new map a few weeks ago, and I know there's, you know, most people I think generally like that game quite a bit. My girlfriend is not one of those people. She thinks it's super dumb, hates it. Everyone likes it so much, but that's okay. That is her opinion, and that is totally fine. I could see where you're coming from. I mean, it's a very repetitive game, and you know, and I think that is a fair assessment. It is very repetitive, and it definitely gets old having to, you know, with strangers. But obviously, you know, lots of people play it in Discord, so there's not. It takes the stranger element out of it, and there's no. You know, I know the updates that they're making to the game are trying to do away with the like typing chat in the meetings and stuff like that. But I mean, the game does have, you know, pretty, you know, serious flaws about repetitiveness. But you know, there's a lot of people, especially the Town of Us mod developed by the name sucky. It's slushy something. It's a fantastic mod, and I've been trying to work into a way that I can play it for the past, several weeks. And I looked a few weeks ago and tried to get it. It's been removed for not even for reasons pertaining to how the code was written, and how because on the site that the purpose to put the map or to put the mod out, a specific set of guidelines you have to go through to outline the process that you coded it through, and outline what your instructions were for actually coding it, so that it can be sourced as possible, so that people, if they have questions about it, how it functions or what it can do to their computers, there's no just takes the surprise out of the whole experience of looking at this kind of thing, and plus my computer, what then, and so. And the creator, they did those things, they just didn't do it in quite the right way. They had, I think the site had updated their terms of service kind of on that front, and so they've been removed until that was dealt with. Just looked yesterday, downloaded it because it was available, so I was pretty happy about that. But now I got stuck because it says I need to back up my files on my computer to play it. I guess as part of the way that it's as a site, and obviously for the creator too. It's good protection for the creator, because I don't really see why it's necessary. Honestly, it's a mod that my computer for a game that I downloaded. All of those things completely of my own volition. So it's if I were I just couldn't. I don't not that I don't understand why the site feels like that. I don't understand how another human being could possibly feel like they would be entitled to any sort of damages from that. Of course it might mess up your computer. Mod from the internet where everything is pretty much wide open. I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me how a consumer in that end can ever feel like they have rights to anyway. So I have to back up my files on my computer, and I don't really feel like I can't find my external storage. I'm just gonna skip it, but I don't want to. I'm nervous about skipping it while I'm still in school. That computer that I have is literally where and I will need to be moving, transitioning things into a different form of storage. Because literally everything I've been saving for the past 2 semesters, everything I've been saving for the past 3 semesters is onto my university email account. I have a OneDrive, a cloud university email account, and so once I graduate, they will be, I think, locking me out of that email address, so I won't have any access to any of this stuff. So I need to get whatever I can off of there, or whatever I need to get off of there. And so I was a little bit, I think we're pretty bad. But one of these days, I think, I was gonna message my very techy friend from high school. We're really pretty close. And he, anytime I have a tech question, I ask him. He went to. Basically technical institute for network administration. So he knows. He's built I think 3 PCs at this point. So the dude pretty much knows inside and out better than anyone else I could probably ask for free. But I'm gonna I think tomorrow, to be safe. But that seems like good news. that you, you know, my tech is in a group of friends that I'm on a Discord server with, but it's been really dry lately. Like, there hasn't been but a few posts in there. The bots on the server post uh, far more regulation than humans do. And so I probably next time, if I do decide to download that, and next time I want to play Among Us, I will probably Steam and look for a group that way, because I know that's a pretty reliable way to find people to play with. I mean, I don't mind playing with some strangers. That's how you make friends. Played Project Winter with like that several times now. Ow. And that's pretty fun. I like that game a lot, actually. It's pretty great. If it were, I don't know, it's something funky about it, I think. I think maybe it's just because the rounds are that might have something to do with it. I'm definitely wrong. And, oh man, that was a good one. Hell yeah. That makes me feel good. I'm playing with strangers, so that might be what I do the next time I play some more. The game is just so much. I mean, going back to the complaints that I would have, and I think that anyone could easily have with the game, many of them are remedied when it was played in a format that can be voice chatted through, and where you can deafen and have the people that are out of the game still be part of the game in a way, and so I think that would make it a whole lot better instantly. Would fix most of the gripes that I could possibly have with it. And then, in this Town of Us mod that I was talking about just a little bit ago, I realized I never got to the actual point on that. It basically just adds a shit ton of new roles to the game. Crewmates and your regular imposters, and might be 2, might be 3, might be 1. But the Town of Us mod adds like 15 or 20 new unique roles to the game that you can control completely. Likelihood of them happening and around, basically everything about them. And they got some real doozies of some roles in there. Like they've got one where like you run around as a janitor and clean up the fallen corpses, and they actually will vanish from the map, so it makes it harder to find you if your buddy is trying to stack up some bodies. And that's I mean, already by itself a full mechanic, and I mean they're pitted against both the crewmates and the imposters and the constituent people, and it's very, and I really like the direction that it takes the game, and so that makes me it makes it more like Project Winter, but with shorter rounds of the game. So I mean, it kind of ideal. Actually, I've been watching a pretty good deal of Monopoly be streamed, which is something I never thought really never thought I would even see, but definitely not. But it's pretty awesome. Like I mean, I guess I just never understood. Or we were in a pretty intense snowstorm back in February. It was actually over Valentine's this year, and my girlfriend of mine. And I mean, I'm not even gonna get into how the game turned out. It doesn't matter. It's not necessary. I had so much fun just like that, and that was the first time I had even played Monopoly in let's see, I'm 22 That was the first time I played Monopoly since I was 8. So that would be, like 14, 13, 14. So much fun. That game is a blast. Like, understanding things is the key to scenarios. Knowing is a huge. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of that stuff happening. I literally saw something in a game of Monopoly the other day that I did not know was even in the game. And it may only, I guess technically, it's probably the actual cardboard and paper money version of it. But there was essentially like an infinite combo where as long as we pull all of the money out of the bank, there are only 2 players left, and they both, as long as there's only 2 players left, one of the players has, I mean, it's a corner case for sure, but under a mortgageable, like less than the mortgageable amount for one of the hotels. Because the hotels are $75 in the original Monopoly game, and you can win them less than that number, even dollar less, for bull that you would get paid for selling. You can do that, and your opponent can't do anything to stop you from doing it. And so legitimately you can pull all of the money bank with that, and I never thought that was possible. And in the digital game, it really is infinite, like, to stop. Because I think it just does have money, which is insane about. And then I also saw the game end. The game ended without someone else, without one of the last 2 remaining players going back. I think the game. I think it's referred to as a checkmate. It was only legitimately thought was a. Oh, that's not good. Legitimately only thought was a chess term. Apparently, in Monopoly, something to the effect of if the properties that you own make you enough money every time someone lands on them, that the only remaining properties the opponent controls could never possibly, when you own enough of the properties on the board, that the opponent, basically can't not pay you whenever they roll. And that anytime you would land on their property anyway, the next time they hit yours, basically they just give it all back, and they can never bankrupt. And so the game just it's like a mercy rule that the game has built in, which I think may only be just a digital version like that. But it was crazy. I've never seen it. Ow. Okay, the Elytra did not activate. That was odd and painful. Why isn't my Elytra opening? What the heck? This is weird. There it is. There's some pillagers. I don't want to fight them. That would be shitty. I actually want them to go away. I need to be in that village way too much for me just hanging around. I want this to work faster. Faster. Time to break them. Dude, what a terrible, dreadful idea to stream this was, right? Probably. Not too bad, because I'm gonna keep doing it until this is done. Because that's what I've wanted to do for a very long time. And even then, the project won't. Once I make it to the point of clearing the river, the project, because what I'm going to do after that is probably equally as crazy, if not more deranged, I've done so far. Because after all of this, get all this water out of this riverbed, I'm going to go to my dam and put at least 10% of this water back in. Because I never wanted it to be empty. I just wanted it to be a lower flow event because I dammed it up. It should work with the physics, right? Like, oh, there's a sponge right there that I was gonna miss. Which I just want it to work with the physics. I put a dam on this river over there and over there. And it doesn't come through all the way through the island, technically. So, now, because this is Minecraft, it doesn't, water doesn't just go away. It's a baby zombie. Go. Die. Terrible. Go away. Yeah, it's Minecraft, so the water doesn't just go away. Get some lights on that staircase, probably. Yeah! Jeez. That's not supposed to happen in here. just wanted to make sense with the physics. We haven't really made all that much progress, have we? No, we haven't. I think I'm just gonna drain this next big basin. Oh, okay, I think it comes or less uncomfortable. Distracted looking at all the gorgeous roadway I've built. The sun is about to rise on a gorgeous, gorgeous place. But there's too much water and it needs to go away. Did it. Shit, my zombies. Wow. That was pretty successful. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We're getting somewhere. I heard. Hey, come back here. that's looking a bit cleaner. Did my shovel break? Oh, no, it's fine. Oh, Jesus. Been listening to a lot of Greta Van Fleet album that came out this past week, I think. This last Friday, or it came out in full. Maybe it was the Friday before that. I think. But anyway, I've been listening to a lot of that, and I've been reading the reviews of it because I like to keep track. I mean, I do consider myself a bit of a fan. I mean, I feel like I was not one of the first ones on the ride, of course, because it's always, the family and the friends and stuff. But, I feel like I, have maybe, like, I don't know, I feel connected to them, because, I mean, like, they're, it very plainly tried to, imitate, I don't know, maybe not imitate's the right word, actually, that's actually might be a little bit disrespectful. They, plainly, were influenced by Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin, obviously, is one of the greatest, perhaps the greatest rock band of all time, classical or otherwise. And, it's totally normal and natural for most musical groups, hopefully, to be influenced by a group that talented and that good, and just, to me, it says that they were, that sounds like a group of kids that was raised on, and I could say a group of kids that was raised on the right kind of music, because, they were legitimately brothers, and, I've been keeping up with the reviews of their music for as long as they've been putting out albums, which is, a couple years now, and I know their first album and their EP that they put out both got hammered by Pitchfork, and a couple of the other big name music critic sites got really hammered them for I think Pitchfork accused them of being like basically algorithm surfers, where they play a certain type of music, and they play a certain style of chords, and certain sound, and they use that to let all the various music streaming services recommend them as things that also sound like Zeppelin, or and basically accusing them of trying to ride off of one of the most successful bands in the world has ever seen, and that there may have been some truth to that, but Pitchfork, I think they misstepped in their first review, is that they talked about that kind of behavior arising from a lack of talent and a want to just laze around and half-ass it through the music industry. But that doesn't happen. Like, that's not a thing that can happen. Even in modern music, that's not. You don't just half-ass it and make it. And you don't. With the exception of being a Disney Channel artist that gets to do a single because they have a show. you don't make it in the music industry if you're not talented. It doesn't happen. And these guys are incredibly talented. I mean, you know, the stuff they play, sure, it's heavily influenced. Most musical acts, when they were in their, you know, very early 20s, were heavily influenced and played a heavily influenced sound. I mean, you know, the ones, you know, the ones that aren't, or the ones that didn't sound that way, or you know, look at that list, you're gonna find a bunch of bands that most people probably consider to be some of the best ever. You know, high selling and just most successful groups of all time. And I'm not saying these guys are going to be that, but I think to sell them off as like, oh yeah, they don't have any talent. They're just around here to, you know, piggyback off of the sound of classic rock. And, I think it's just ignorant. I mean, it's an ignorant thing to say. And you know, and now I've read some reviews about their most recent album, and you know, you had people talking about, you know, decently similar things, like, you know, they haven't really gotten better at their instruments, and I don't think that's necessarily true. I think actually, I do think there's a very, very small amount of truth to it, in that the only person who seemingly hasn't gotten is maybe their lead singer. I don't know that he's really any better than he was before, or whenever they first started. But to be fair, he's incredibly talented. He has vocal chops that are far, far exceeding what you know, a young guy his age. I mean, not that should be capable of, but you know, for the way that he described coming into singing, he doesn't ever, not that doesn't claim to have taken any sort of musical lessons that I know of, that I've read about. He doesn't really claim to have done anything to become a musician. He's that vocally talented. This guy, I mean, sure, he's listened to Led Zeppelin, so he knows what Robert Plant sounds like, and that's been a heavy influence on, you know, what his singing tone can resemble. But you know, important thing to not overlook there is that you cannot sound like Robert Plant if you are not talented. Like it's just like, again, it's something that does not happen. You don't see, I mean, it could do that, everyone would do it. Everyone loves Robert Plant. Everyone that is near the music industry loves the sound of that guy's voice. They can recognize easily that he is, you know, one of the most recognizable and famous tones in music history. That, you know, he just, I mean, it's not all tone, for, you know, it's not the only thing that makes Plant, of course, but it certainly helps. And, you know, I think you could ask most people, especially in the industry of rock and roll, that, like, hey, if you wanted to sound like Robert Plant at any time and you knew that we could do it, would you do it? And they'd say absolutely, in a heartbeat. You know, so I'm not gonna fault the kid for being talented enough to pull it off. That seems crazy. I would say I don't think he's grown any. You know, everyone else in the group seems to be getting pretty noticeably better. The skeleton. Oh, hello. Ow. Stop. Really a good way up there. Ow. Oh, he's down there now. Okay. You're gonna die. Everyone else in the group seems to be getting better. I mean, every time I hear them, get better. I know they changed drummers. Um, I think I don't even. I think I'm not even sure if that guy ended up making making it past the first EP. Actually, their first guy. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure they've changed drummers. Um, and the only other thing I think about them that doesn't it hasn't improved yet is probably their songwriting, which is definitely an issue. Because every time I go listen to one of their songs, I'm like, hey, this isn't bad like at all. It's really solid work. I mean, but I'm always left at saying, oh, this is really solid work because you know the lyrics don't ever really make it happen for me. I mean, like they're close. They're on the verge of something lyrically, and they just won't quite get there. They never quite get to the point. Um, they don't. It's not necessarily vague, which is something I've heard a lot of people accuse them of being lyrically as vague, and I don't think it's vague. It's just not. It's almost like they don't really want to be taking the stance that they're taking. Like they're trying to be as non-explicit with whatever point they're trying to write about as possible. Is what it seems like to me. I mean, I I do a good bit of writing. I'm gonna graduate with a minor in English writing, and whenever you're trying to make a point about something, and you're 70% of the way there, maybe even more, maybe like 80% of the way there, and you just don't end up making the point. You just don't end up quite saying what it is that everyone thinks you're going to say. It's very frustrating to listen to, and it's frustrating to listen to, and can be aggravating to have to deal with long term. Which is that they're having to deal with some of that right now. But I think they will get better. I mean, they're writing things that are thought provoking without even being very deep. I mean, their songs continually are about and a half minutes long, but they've they're structurally their songs are all about the same. They have a couple of verses, usually two verses, and they sing the chorus about twice. Um, and then every once in a while they'll have an outro or like a post-choral group, or post-choral portion of the song, or they'll have an alternate chorus or something like that, where they, that's almost like a third verse. I've always felt like they're lyrically they're one verse short of really giving me a good song. Like Rush, I know is a group that has and you can definitely hear it. I mean, especially there's a couple songs that I could literally just throw into a playlist, that has only Rush songs, and I'd be like, yeah, it fits just fine. And Rush was kind of onto the same kind of thing. Quite, they weren't quite as, kind of. I don't even know how to put it. I don't want to say vague because vague is not exactly what I mean. Oh, okay, he didn't like that. Vague is not exactly what I mean, but Rush certainly has some songs like this where they don't quite ever explicitly say the thing that they meant to be saying. But Rush also has a few songs where they definitely do, where there's no need for them to go into it any further what they meant. Like Spirit of the Radio. There's no question what Spirit of the Radio is about. I mean, maybe it can have a, maybe people think like, oh, it could have a couple of different interpretations, but there's not really any debate as to, like nobody being able to pick up anything that song is about. Um, and uh, um, um, that why can't I think of that song name now? It's really sad. Um, oh, that's so terrible. Why can't I think of that song name? Ugh, disappointment. That's disappointing. Oh, hello. Anyway, so Rush doesn't really dance around it quite as much. Um, but these guys, if they would get that, if they would write that third verse, if they would write that third verse, they would be very much in like Rush territory of like, you know, in style and sound, like even more so than they already are. Rush has a lot of those songs are like a loosely defined theme for this song. We'll sing the chorus a couple times and we'll just jam the crap out of this, for the duration of the song. And we'll take instrumental interludes here, and then after that you're gonna love the song, and then we're gonna be done. And I think it's a great formula. I love Rush. Rush is definitely one of my favorite groups to just put on and listen to for a while. If I feel like just like listen to somebody really tear it up. Which didn't really used to be the case. I used to try to kind of go against the grain and be like, oh yeah, I don't really like Rush that much. They're kind of lame to me, which is stupid. Um, but yeah, so like I just don't get where all the hate comes from for these dudes. Like, I think they do a really good job. I think they make music that is, verging on important. I mean, it covers, topics that are verging on, heavy cultural importance, and they're gonna get there, pretty soon, and not in the distant future, or not even in the near future. Like, it's gonna happen soon. They're gonna get there. They're gonna write a song that actually nobody has to be like, oh, but where's the rest of it? Where's the rest of the lyrics? And then that's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I really look forward to that, because they're just so talented. With the level of talent that these dudes have at the age that they are, there is literally nothing that they will not be able to achieve musically if they can just learn how to write some lyrics that don't leave people scratching their heads and be like, hey, you didn't quite finish this one. Where's the point? They've got some new stuff on this album that gets really close. Like I said before, it's a couple of songs that definitely just jump up immediately. Like, hey, we're the best, most important song that this group has ever written. Um, we're the best compilation of total work on any piece that this group has done. Here we are, and then the rest of the album, is about the same lyrically, as they have been before, but it's still just so good to listen to. They do a lot sonically that keeps you interested. Um, anyway, I think it's about time to cut the stream, guys. Thanks for showing up. We got, I would say, a fair bit done today. With this project, we took it all the way back around the bend where it was still, and we've pushed it back past this annoying basin that I had to cover. I think we've got a little bit of a smoother patch coming up as we can get past this bend in the river. We'll be on a straightaway for a little while, and that'll be nice. Um, anyway, thanks for hanging out, and I will catch you guys next time.